Manufacturing Research Centre at the University of Sheffield. And I promised you earlier on in the programme we'd actually talk about something that was being done in practical terms at this university for the assistance of all of us, I suppose, is the wide way of putting it. And there is plenty going on at this university. We've decided to concentrate on one thing in particular, and it's a virtual reality. Virtual reality, of course, being used much more now in the medical world. And joining me is a researcher here who's been working on, well, working on what? David Randell, first, welcome to the programme. You're a postdoctoral researcher, aren't you, in medical physics, doing what?
Good morning. I'm working on a virtual reality colonoscopy. So people might be familiar with an optical colonoscopy where a gastroenterologist would insert a specialised camera into the rectum and examine the inside surface of the colon. And an alternative to that procedure, because it's not very pleasant, and most patients can't tolerate it, is you can do a CT colonoscopy. And a CT colonoscopy, the patient would have a CT scan, and that produces a 3D image of the patient's body, and then we can extract the colon from that image and produce a 3D model of it. And what we've done, and so the clinician could then view that 3D model on a 2D screen, but what we've done is imported that model into virtual reality so you can fly through it in virtual reality instead.
So able to spot things that might not be spotted before.
You have this to try and spot things like cancer, bowel cancer.
You have got with me the headset, which I think I can put on, can I? And see
yes,
and try to describe what's going on. So let me pick up the headset. It's a headset like a kind of, a gaming headset, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I stick it on. Oh, I've lost my pen. Right.
So
I'm now in the virtual world.
So you're currently looking at the inside surface of the colon. If I can give you, you've also got two hand controllers, so if I can pass those to you.
Okay. And there's a pink spot in the middle.
The pink spot, yeah, that's all part of the interface and how you interact with the colon. So this goes in your right hand, that goes in your left hand.
Right. So I've got two controls now.
So.
And I've just pulled a trigger and fired something. What's going on?
So what you're doing there, what the radiologist needs to do as they're travelling through the colon, so I'll just start your journey through the colon. So what the radiologist needs to do is be able to mark areas of interest inside the colon. So what you just did is mark an area of interest. It wasn't actually an area of interest that you marked, but it will do.
But I mean, what is extraordinary, I'm going through now, it is like a kind of a cave-scape.
Yes, that's what we liken it to. It's like going through a cave.
And it is as if you're walking through a cave, and there are cliff edges, and there are also, I mean, it is in the most extraordinary detail, and that presumably, and the fact of you being able to look around too and see all around you.
So that's the interesting point about this. So this is a real patient's colon you're looking at, and you can examine the surface just by moving your head.
I hope they've given proper permission for us to be doing that.
Yes,
and I also hope they're relying on medical people to do the proper look rather than this, because this probably isn't. But I mean, the point is that the work, I'm taking the headset off there, this kind of thing can lead, and can lead in quite short order, to real changes in people's lives and the ability of doctors to do their job.
So the virtual reality offers quite a few advantages over looking at a 3D model such as this on a 2D screen. So you can see stereoscopically inside virtual reality, so you can see in true 3D as opposed to a 2D projection of a 3D object on the monitor.
Well, it's fantastic work, and it's only one of the many things being done here at the university. David Randall, thank you very much.
Thank you.